The electric vehicle revolution was supposed to be inevitable. Electric vehicles are cleaner, less noisy, and accelerate faster, and really what's there not to like? Oh yes, the price. That's why governments all over the world subsidized electric vehicles. But in the past 6 months, the situation has changed. The smooth, fast, unstoppable transition that car companies promised a few years ago is now looking much less smooth, much less fast, and much less unstoppable. Let's have a look. The clearest sign is not the sales numbers, it's what car makers are doing with their own money. They're cancelling models, delaying factories, and switching back to hybrids and petrol cars. I don't know much about business finances really, but I think this is not what companies do when a market is booming. Ford is the most dramatic example. In December, Ford admitted that its electric vehicle plans had gone badly wrong and wrote off $19.5 billion as a loss. They also scrapped several planned electric models, including a large electric pickup that was supposed to be built at a major factory in Tennessee. That factory is now expected to build petrol-powered trucks instead. They also cancelled some planned electric commercial vans and ended battery-related plans with suppliers. In plain English, Ford looked at the market for its next generation of electric vehicles and decided that much of it no longer made financial sense. That's a $19.5 billion oops. I feel much better now that I forgot to cancel that free trial. General Motors made the same mistake. It had told suppliers to prepare for many more electric cars than customers now seem willing to buy. In January, it said that scaling those plans back would lead to about a $6 billion loss. They also slowed work at battery plants and cut production at an electric vehicle-only factory in Detroit. Same thing with Honda. In March 2026, they cancelled 3 electric cars they'd planned to build in the United States. They also dropped their plans of getting 20% of sales from electric vehicles by 2030 and to sell only electric or fuel cell cars by 2040. They also suspended an $11 billion electric vehicle and battery project in Canada. Same thing for Porsche and Stellantis and Nissan. Nissan quietly stopped work on an electric version of the Qashqai, its best-selling model in Europe. The Qashqai was supposed to be built in the UK and part of Britain's electric car future. It's gone from the future of transport to never mind in 1 year. Quite the range indeed. Online shopping is now basically an intelligence test where the answer is hidden in a promo code box, and no matter what you do, you feel that was stupid. But today's sponsor Coopert can help you with that. Coopert is a free artificial intelligence-powered shopping assistant that helps you save money online. All you need to do is install the extension, register an account, and shop as usual. When you reach checkout, click Coopert. It automatically tests coupon codes and applies the best one it finds. It also compares prices in real time so you can see whether another retailer has a better deal. And just like this, you become a smart shopper, guaranteeing you the maximum savings possible. No more guessing, no more wasted codes. Coopert also offers cash back at over 76,000 retailers. Activate it before checkout and your rewards are usually processed in 3 to 15 days. You can then withdraw them through PayPal, gift card, or bank card. So click on the link in the description, install Coopert for free, and start saving on your next online order. And yes, that includes your back-to-school shopping too. And now, back to the science news. These cancellations trickle down into the battery industry. Ford cancelled a $6.5 billion deal with LG Energy Solutions. Volvo paused its Novo Energy battery project in Sweden and cut the remaining jobs there. Automotive Cells Company abandoned planned battery factories in Germany and Italy. These companies are saying the demand just isn't there anymore. for now, the sales numbers don't reflect this. Globally, electric vehicles, including plug-in hybrids, are going well. In September 2025, global sales hit a monthly record of 2.1 million, though that record was partly caused by buyers rushing to get subsidies before they expired. For the first 5 months of 2026, the global year-on-year growth was about 1%. Not great, but still growing. So far, the slowdown is regional. In May 2026, registrations of battery electric cars and plug-in hybrids in North America were 26% lower than in May 2025, almost certainly because the federal tax credit was discontinued by the Trump administration. China is the world's biggest electric car market, but even there, the numbers have weakened. In May 2026, sales were down 9% compared to May 2025, again probably due to tax breaks ending. In Europe, EV sales are still growing, though probably helped by high petrol prices, European emissions rules, and new or expanded support schemes in countries including Germany, France, Spain, and the United Kingdom. Italy had also introduced new subsidies in 2025. So what is going on? The problem is, as so often, that market economies don't care what sounds good. They care about costs. Costs for batteries, costs for maintenance, costs for the entire charging infrastructure, which is still lagging behind. All these costs haven't been going down as quickly as the optimistic projections had it. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but it's why without subsidies, growth is difficult. And the problems with the EV infrastructure are only just about beginning to surface because all that energy for charging the vehicles must come from somewhere and it must get to the vehicles somehow. You can't have an EV revolution without also having a plan for power generation and grid updates, neither of which is coming along. It's remarkable how often consumer preference turns out to mean there was a discount. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.